Maybe it's just my fat butt, but why does the food in anime just look so amazing? Oh. When I look at some of the shows, they're just killing it. Shows like, Food Wars to be particular, the food looks so amazing. So I wanted to look less at the shows, and I had a particular question pertaining to food. And there was just one anime and manga that was thinking outside the box on this, and it was Toriko. So this video has zero to do with the mangaka, but everything to do with the amazing foods that the community and his staff created. Such things as like the salmon grapes, the chocolate croissant crabs, the ham roes to be particular. When reading through Toriko, there was just a wonderful world of combination of different foods, things that we've never even thought of or even came to my imagination before. But the thing that I can appreciate the most is how they approached creating these foods. Toriko just had some of the most over-the-top combinations of foods to ever be created, and it was just a Imagineer's bounty to read some of these things. But when you're looking at some of the foods that were created for Toriko, I like the way that the staff approached it, almost similar to how Oda approaches his SBSs. So when reading through Toriko, it takes it one step farther and it actually builds whole continents and islands, like Breakfast Island and other biotopes around specific ingredients, like the ozone herb, if you know what I mean. But my favorite is easily the rainbow fruit, which came out to make the rainbow fruit jelly at the end of everything. If you had ever wondered what the century soup tasted like, well, here's your chance. It's just ridiculous. So back to the lecture at hand. So I'm talking about this in the idea that the fans created a majority of the foods. They came up with these submissions, and children all over Japan sent them in, and the mangaka and his staff actually started creating foods, buildings, items, animals, everything around what the community was sending in. So I just thought that was a really interesting and a fun idea. Now, my question, Mad Scientist, is what item or combination of foods would you create if you could come up with a food item?
It's alive! It's alive! It's alive! It's alive!
And if you haven't, make sure you're following me at 90s Anime Nostalgia and over at 90s Nostalgia Rewind, and also at another platform at 90s Nostalgia Rewind. You guys have a great day.